Freeman here. We'll talk today about acid reflux. Almost everyone have acid reflux to a varying degree, some people more than others. Why acid reflux is a problem? So acid's supposed to be in the stomach. The stomach lining is designed to resist acid and designed to take acid with no problem. But when the acid backs up into the esophagus, this is the food pipe, is not designed to have acid in it. If it goes back to the esophagus, it will burn and marinate the esophagus. Esophagus is a food pipe. It's made of muscle. If you marinate and cook muscle, it will shrink and it will strict. And with time, one of the side effects is you get stenosis or stricture, we call it, where the food will get stuck. You cannot get the food down. And then we have to push it down with a rod, and then we have to dilate the stricture to open it up. So to avoid that, and also there's other side effect, other consequences of untreated acid reflux. So to treat acid reflux, natural ways is, first of all, acid reflux, this poster tells you any chest pain could be a sign of acid reflux. People think, oh, I'm having a heart attack or have chest pain. Most of the time it's acid reflux. So treating acid reflux naturally, and the right way is stop smoking, lose weight, avoid tight clothes because that will tight your stomach and push acid up. Smaller meals at a time. Avoid citrus, carbonated beverages, hot, spicy food, tomato sauce, and anything with tomatoes, including pizza. Less fat, more protein. Avoid eating 3 hours before bedtime, and lift the post of the bed 6 inches. So when you sleep in, instead of sleeping flat, acid could back up to your throat. If you sleep with a little bit of slope, I tell patients to go get a bed risers. You can get them at Walmart for like $6. You only need 2 on the head side. They lift about 5¼ inch. Recommendation is 5 to 6 inches. So it will slope down and the acid stays down in the stomach instead of in the esophagus. Now, if you do these things and you're not better, then we do acid reflux medicine. And the strongest medicine we use for acid reflux is a class of medicine called PPI, proton pump inhibitors, like omeprazole, Prevacid, Nexium, esophagus. All these medications, what they do is they cut down your acid production. PPI is proton pump inhibitor. That's a specialized cell in the lining of the stomach produces acid. This medicine will block the production of acid by blocking that proton pump. The best time to take it is 30 minutes to an hour before the first meal of the day, not just any time. 30 minutes to an hour before the first meal of the day. And if you have a bad case, we say twice a day. For a week or two, once you're better, you can go to once a day. Some cases, like if they already got the stricture or they have Barrett's esophagus or they have severe acid reflux, we make them do twice a day for good. But do you know that acid reflux medicine does not stop the reflux? Reflux is when this reflux up. What does the proton pump inhibitors do? Omeprazole, Prevacid, or Nexium. What they do is they reduce your acid production. So they don't stop the reflux. We have no medicine that stops the reflux. So you still need to do these things. You still need to lift the post of the bed 6 inches to slope and keep the acid down. Another thing I see patients doing is they will take vitamin C. It's like it's a no-no. Vitamin C is an acid. That's ascorbic acid. So you're cutting down your acid production, but yet you're dumping vitamin C. Avoid that. Also, like any orange juice, lemonade, carbonated beverages, all these are equivalent to acid, so you need to avoid these things. Vinegar also. It's some people they like to drink vinegar in the morning on an empty stomach. That's a no-no. So acid reflux can cause chest pain. Acid reflux, try these home remedies, lifestyle modification. If not better, you do the PPI, and there's a lot of them over the counter. The prescription ones, my experience, are actually cheaper, and the over the counter are half the dose than the prescription strength.